Greetings and hello, my peeps. Welcome back to Legend of the Dragoon. As you saw, we are now in Chapter 4, called Fate and Soul. This would be Disc 4, if you are playing on the PlayStation 1. So when it actually loads up and you can see it references different discs, it's talking about that. So yeah, last episode was a big one. I'll let them talk and then I'll talk more about what happened. So Meru, I'm totally beaten. Do you mean totally beat, like tired? I don't know. We came all this way. We cannot go back. Duh. Haschel, yes we did. Kongal, no need to return. The city of Winglies, Rose said, is just over there. Wow, he's talking a lot. Okay, sorry. Haschel, what was it called? Ulara? I hope we can find out what we should do there. Meru, I hope so too. Hi, Dart. Oh, there's Rose. Ah, Rose. Okay, so they're done talking, so just to remind you what happened in the last episode, we completed the area of Velweb. We do know that we'll have to go back because apparently there are 4 dragoon spirits that Shirley actually anchored there, and because if she doesn't, then they'll basically be sucked into, I don't know, kind of hell-ish area. So she anchored them to make sure that they couldn't do that, and so she asked us to go back once we had talked to Emperor Dole, which is, of course, Zieg, who is both Dart's father, and then also Rose's, they were fiancés. They were going to get married after the dragon campaign was over, which, of course, didn't happen. So, let's see. So, that's for Emperor Dole, that we found out it was Zieg, and found out that Rose is the Black Monster, which of course, as the audience, we already knew. It's just definitely Dart didn't have that all placed together. So yes, so he knows, so not quite sure how he's going to deal with that. But yeah, hopefully that's there. And then of course, found out that Zieg, his total plan, he did kidnap Shauna because he knew that Shauna is the Moon Child, and so what he wants to do is that basically he's going to bring down the moon that never sets, and then he will make it so then the soul, which is the Moon Child, gets returned back to the embryo, which is the moon that never set is actually the Viraj embryo, which is the 109th seed that never came, but it is the seed that is going to destroy the world, basically. So yeah, so we need to stop that too, as well as, going and saving the original dragoons. So yes, so lots of stuff to do, and apparently we're going where Rose is telling us, which apparently is Ulara, which is another Wingly City, although I don't think, at least just as a side note, the Ulara basically sealed themselves off. So even though they are Winglies, they were never, they're not talking to the other Wingly forest or anything like that. So, alright, so hopefully that gets you guys more up to date. As a side note, the last episode, I had to actually not restart exactly, but I had to basically go back to episode 11 and basically go and catch up. Now, I did actually start with the original one, which I like a whole lot better because I've actually grinded a lot more, so all of the additions are actually a lot more. The only thing I've really been able to do is have both I'll go to status. I do have Rose and then also Albert. They are completely leveled up in regards to the Dragoon level 5, and all of their additions are actually completely maxed out. Now, unfortunately, that just happened, so I just actually switched in both Hashel and Kongal, but they're really, really low levels right now. But I'm still trying to go through and basically max everybody out for both additions and their Dragoon levels. Once I do that, probably my running around team for the rest of it, once I have maxed out everything, will probably be Hashel, well, of course Dart, because, well, of course Dart, and then it will be Hashel and then Meru. So she is the last one that I am going to really be working on, but it's also the reason why I haven't worked on her, really. That will be, she'll be so weak, and yeah, so that will be fun. But right now, once I'm able to actually bring in Meru, she will be the only one that we're going to be working on, because Hashel, like I said, I'm working on him right now, and right now he has all of the additions, and once we max out everything, then he'll get his 6th edition, which will be lovely. So we're working on that. But so I did actually use my original game, the one that actually has the more maxed out, but then I did this area, the Death Frontier, and I just took too long, and I had to, if I used the footage that I used, or that I had, it would totally be chopped up to bits. So I did want to go ahead and just redo this, just because, like I said, I was not happy with it at all. So, yeah, so that's just the note about this. So I am using this same save file, but yeah, I didn't like how I did it. I didn't use a map, and I really should have used a map. So, so then down here is actually, basically a cavern area. We're going to go into it, because you'll see. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just go ahead and go down. And here we have lots of enemies. And what I'm going to do is I'm then going to head down. And then I'm going to go in here. Now, about this, basically the sand, I don't know, sand trap, whatever you want to call it, it does actually suck you in. I did not actually turn and go into it. I was pulled into it. So yeah, Albert, thank God the ground was not hard. Yeah, I do actually agree with that. Who could imagine there is such a place under the ground of the desert? It must be a cavity created when the water dried up. The world is going on without knowing anything, without knowing until the end. I wonder if this little world has experienced an end like that. Dart, it is not determined yet that our world will end. Well, that's true. We are still here. That's right. Keep focused. Acquired Moon Serenade. Now, to get off these, there's this kind of skid marks, drag marks, whatever you want to call them. That's how you know where you can get down. And so I did that. Now I will go ahead and, let's see, I will go ahead and get into a couple of fights. There's not that many. There's only about 5 different enemies that you can actually encounter. This is going to be one. It's the cactus. So yeah, we'll encounter these guys. And remember, basically all of these guys are pretty weak right now, so it might actually take everybody hitting the enemies. And once I encounter them all, then really I'll be skipping all of the enemy encounters, just because, like I said, there's only 5 enemies. And we'll see how well Kongal does. Yep. Very, very weak for this area, so... Alright, let's see what... Wow, that was a really hard hit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just defeat him. And what I'm going to do now... Alright, so Kongal leveled up. That's good. That means he'll hit harder, even though his additions are kind of low. What I'm going to do now is, when I was coming up into this area, I did actually not put on the heavier armor and also helmet, just because the Master's Vest does give additional SP when physically attacked, and then what I have on him also gives additional SP, so I was trying to do that, but apparently they're hitting too hard, so I am going to go ahead and change it back. Give the legend cast back to both of them. For Kongal, I am going to go ahead and keep it at the armor of Yor, just because it gives a little bit better physical attack. And for Hashel, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use the healing rain, because Hashel is just way too far down, so I will go ahead and use that. And let's see, what am I going to do? I am going to head over here. And then I'll head down, but I'll have to be careful because there is an area that will go ahead and suck me down. Ooh, hopefully I didn't. Okay. And now I'm just going to go over here. And I know I should let the whale go ahead and catch me, but he will do that soon. I promise I'll let him catch me. But I am just trying to... Oops, okay. I ran into somebody because I realized I need to go back to the right, go down, go to the left, and then I'll be able to get an item. Okie dokie. So this is the Cambria Dayfly. And we'll just go ahead and attack him like normal. I'll try to have Hashel and Kongal go ahead and hit him. And I will go ahead... Ooh, good job. Good job, Hashel. Okay. Ooh, and Hashel just got to Dragoon level 2, which is great. There's no way that he's done with the additions, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, so I need to go over, and I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to head to the left. And down here there actually should be a item. Healing Fog. Okay. And then, actually, come on, where's the whale guy? No, I don't want the fly. Okay, I'm just gonna fall down. Now, I did fall down into this one on purpose because I should actually get, yep, another item. So we'll go ahead and get that. Healing Rain. And as you can see, I can't get off unless I go on the skid marks. So yeah. And what I'll do now is I'll go ahead, let's see, so I need to head to the right, and then I'll head down, and I'll try to get attacked by the whale. Haha, got it, got attacked. I didn't want to get attacked by the fly, although it's going to happen sooner or later, I'm sure. But I am going to try to not be attacked as much. Alright, so this is the... what is he? He is the sandworm, I believe. Yep. So nothing really incredible about them. since he is an Earth-based, he does have a higher percentage of, not a high percentage, he just has high HP. And I am going to go ahead and do a speed up on Kongal. Although it's okay if Hashel does it first. Although I might have to do it since I am not even halfway done. So I might have Dart attack the next time after Kongal does get an attack. Yep, he's in red. I definitely do not want to see his bigger attack, so yeah. So there are still 2 more enemies that we do need to encounter, which is the scorpion and the spiky beetle. So we'll see if we can actually... Whoop! I don't want to go down there. Okay. Alright, so I need to go... Oop. Alright, let's see if one of the other enemies that we haven't... Nope, this is the same one, so I will go ahead and skip this battle. And now we'll just go up, because what I'm looking for right now is another item that's just hanging out. Alright, another healing breeze. Ooh, and Alright, fine, I guess we'll go there. Although, we're going to come to the first item that we came across here. Now, over here, you can kind of see there is some water. And just like pretty much anything else, especially in the desert, if there is water, it will actually go ahead and heal you, both HP and MP, just like normal. I don't think I am going to go ahead and attempt to do that, just because once we get to kind of like the second bigger area, yeah, I know, bigger than this, yes, but once we get there, there's actually going to be an oasis. There are actually 2 of them that we'll come across, but basically I need to go all the way down and then to the right over here. And this should get me into, yep, just a one screen kind of part 1, part 2. And if I go this way, I will be in the first oasis. Water! Hashel, it's refreshing. Of course it is. You're in a desert. Kongal, no, here, no monster. We can rest now. Miranda, what will the Winglies in Ulara know? Rose, they should know the way we, or at least I, should take, so there is no need for you to come. Miranda, are you still saying that? Don't you understand? It is no longer a problem for you alone? Rose, you just found it out a couple of days ago, and now you think you can judge me? Rose, it is not as easy as pursuing one Wingly. Ow. That wasn't... Miranda, you say it was easy? Don't be so conceited. Albert, stop it. It won't lead us anywhere. Rose, nobody can understand can understand the weight of fate you have carried, but we can at least lighten the burden for you. Dart, that's why we are going with you. If you have the strength to argue, we can go on. That's true. Come on, Rose, come on. There is no other way, is there? I guess no. Okay, and so then this is another underground cavern area. It is completely different than the one we were first in. But again, there's a lot of places that I am going to be falling into. So yeah, I'm not going to... I won't be going in there. Alright, so the first one that we're gonna fall into, just so I can show you the underground passage. Although I decided I'm gonna try to get another enemy that we haven't seen before. And if not, then I won't show it. Nope, same one. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side. And continue running, and luckily I didn't get pounced on again. Alright, so what I'm going to do is there's another sand pit over here. I'm going to go ahead and jump into it, because there is another item. And so you can tell this is a completely different cavern area. Recovery ball. That's not really exciting, but okay. But it was an item, so I did go ahead and get it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up. And then we are going to go to the right. And we'll have to head up. But I am going to go over more to the left, just because there is a sand pit that's going to be on the right side. And I don't want to get trapped in that. Okay, so then one more up. And again, there are actually going to be two different areas. Oops. I didn't get there right. Alright, so let's see if there's a new enemy. Nope, there isn't. So I will go ahead and skip this for you guys. Oop. It got me again. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to actually get that item the next time. But let's see if there's any... Nope. Alright, so I'll see you on the other side. Alright. Okay, so I was able to get the item Power Down, which, just like the Power Up, it basically is for your enemy, and it will weaken the enemy for both physical and any attacks, magic attack, physical attack. It will power that down for a total of 3 turns. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and run into this sand pit, and we are going to get another item. Come on, get up. And it's a Sun Rhapsody. I don't really need that, and I do have, it looks like, 2 Spirit Potions. So I'm probably going to put those both onto Kongal, just so then he'll get extra SP for his Dragoon level. And what I'm going to do... there are 2 more treasure chests above the ground, not in the cavern, and then there are basically 2 more, 1 chest down below, and then also kind of a healing area. Although, talking about healing, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go up 1, and then I'm going to head to the right 2, so let's not get attacked. Why? Because I don't seem to be getting the other ones. 1 more to the right. And I am going to go over more towards the border of this land, because if I go over on the other side, there of course are some sand pits. And if I did that, I would just fall into like kind of the just the alley area of the corridor. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy get me. I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, he's running away. Alright. I'm gonna try to get another enemy encounter that we haven't seen yet. I don't know if I'll get it, but we'll see. Ooh, we did. So, of course, we have seen the big dayfly, but it's the scorpion that we haven't seen yet. So now we do. Now we have. So, really nothing incredible. It's just a random enemy encounter. And what I'm going to do... Where am I going? Okay. So I am going to go ahead and speed up. Now, this is the one that we just got. Halves agility times 3. So, okay, we're going to double his agility in order for Kongal to attack more often. At least for 3 turns. And I know I attacked with Dart, but I'm also trying to get through this, just because, again, they're just the random enemies. It's not like they're bosses or anything like that. And really the only one that does drop something, I mean, the cactus, they can drop a recovery ball, and yes, I did mean to go into this one. I can't remember if this is a chest or... Nope, it's still the same chest. Alright, so we already got that one. Sorry about that. So the cactus can drop a recovery ball, which you guys know I'm never enthused about. They aren't bad because you can sell them for 50 gold, but yeah, it just takes up inventory space for me. The other one, the sandworm, which we've seen a couple times, they can drop spirit potions, which don't get me wrong, do come in handy. It's just, I don't like using them because if I want to heal something, I want to make sure I'm very specific about it. So the recovery ball can do HP, MP. It can also do spirit, which I had never seen before until I tried to use a recovery ball in order to heal. And yeah, that didn't work out so well. So, and I forgot what I was coming to do, but we got the Gladius. So it goes from 99 to 104, and it has an instant kill. That's kind of nice. So we'll go ahead and put that on her. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and go up to kind of the next area, because I haven't shown you guys. We have basically two more chests in total, and I want to go ahead and pause here. So we have 2 more chests, one above and then one below. The below one is actually a very, very important one. But those are the 2 that we still have. So I am going to make my way up there. And I will... Sorry, I'm trying to remember. I got attacked. Okay, let's see if we'll get the last enemy, which is a spiky beetle. So let's see if we got them. Nope, we've seen these guys, so I will... Yeah, so I will go ahead and do this by myself. I'll see you guys later. And let's hope I remember where I'm going. Alright, so I believe I need to go now just up. And I should just need to go up again. And if I'm correct, there should be a sand pit up here, but I need to go to the left. Okay. Now let's try to go up. Now, if I'm correct, then this should be the second oasis. So yes, alright, so I'm going the right way, which is, I'm very happy about that. And just to let you guys know, I will go ahead and put in the description, I'll give the link to the map that I'm using, just because it's way better than trying to go into it blindly, because honestly, everything kind of looks the same. So, so right now, I'm going to head to the left and then up, and then lots of the ways to the right. So, alright, so going up. And I am going to go up high, just because there should be basically a sand pit at the bottom, and then another one as well. But in this screen, we should actually find a treasure chest, and there it is. A healing potion, and we got attacked. Okay, let's see. Spiky beetle. And no. Alright, so I will see you guys on the other side. And so we just got the chest up there, the last chest that's there, and then this is going to be a very, very handy armor. So that is the bandit's boots. It is a lot like the... And sorry, I'm going to go over to Kongal, because of course, bandit shoes, just like the bandit's ring, it's for the boys, and it gives 20 points more agility, which, of course, Kongal needs desperately. And so instead of being 30, he's now going to be 50, which is not helpful at all, because he's still the slowest one, but at least it helps. And so... Unfortunately, that is the only bandit's boots that there is in the game. With the dancer's shoes, which are the 20 plus 20 for the girls, that is actually a 2% rare drop from an enemy that we haven't seen yet, but we will come across. Okay, so even though I just got the bandit's ring, I'm back in the first oasis. So basically what that means, I'm gonna have a lot of trekking to do. So now I need to go up, and basically I'm trying to kind of get to the same area that I was in regards to the last surface treasure that we came across. Alright, and I don't know if I'll be able to not be attacked. So Kongal actually has gone up to Dragoon level 2, so that's going to be good. Yeah, 3 more to go. Alright, so this is the second oasis. I was really confused because I didn't realize when I was first going over, yeah, I know I just did a turn, but I was really confused because I didn't realize that getting the bandit shoes would get me back to the first oasis, so I was really, really confused, so I do apologize about that. But now I do know where I'm going, so I need to go up, and then I need to go to the right, and I don't think we're going to be able to see the spiky beetle, so I do apologize. I just don't want to continue doing battles and just never seeing him. So yeah, so this is the exit to the area, and so we'll actually be able to go onto the world map now. But this was the Death Frontier, and nope, wrong way. Let's go this way. So I'm just turning it around so we could actually see it. But this is going to be the Death Frontier. Now, there really isn't all that much time, but I'll at least get into Ulara, but then I'll probably just be saving it soon. So that would be my warning. We've already been going quite a long time, probably at least 40 minutes, so since I do have like a maximum of 60 minutes, I do want to go ahead and kind of not go through the whole thing, unfortunately. Rose, even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the Death Frontier, nobody can proceed from here. Rose, time stopped for me 11,000 years ago with the spell of this choker. And this is the only way to see Ulara, the Spring Breath town. Why is it called the Spring Breath? No idea. Albert, but where is it? Haschel, the only thing here is an endless desert. Meru. No, no, it's not, Hasha. I sense it. I sense people's feelings. It's over there. Where? Ooh, it's glowing like a dragoon spirit. Ah, well, it's very green, so maybe that's why it's called the spring breath. I'm not sure. Alright, Rose, we can fly over there with this. The transporter? Are you afraid? Dart, I think you are. Maybe. We are standing by you. I know. Let's go. Alright, so we're not gonna go right now. Why? Treasure chest. Gotta get it. Sun Rhapsody. Well, I'll be able to sell that for some gold. Alright, so now we're in the town. Charon. Welcome to Ulara, the Spring Breath Town. I am the guard of the teleporting device, Charon. I am a good friend of Rose's. Rose. Long time no see. Charon. Long time? Rose, you are starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? No, not only that, you have recovered a lot of other things, too. Dart. Are you the person who stopped time for Rose? Rose. No, that was Charlie Frama. She is the person we have to meet now. Charon. Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone while shedding tears of blood. Can you go with Rose? Rose. Charon, stop it. I don't need to force them. Dart. I have already settled things with the Black Monster. The only thing left is that I have to complete this journey with my companions. Charon, if you understand that, I have nothing else to say. He settled stuff with the Black Monster? Huh. We'll need more info. Alright, so this is where we can go around. So, but before I do everything, there are going to be there are a couple Stardust locations. I'm trying to figure out how much I'll show you, because once we get into this rose garden area, there's going to be a slight scene, which we'll just go ahead and do. Dart. Roses. I think Shauna would be happy to see them. She would. Haschel. It makes me relieved. I didn't know you liked flowers, Miranda. I guess there is some woman in you. Miranda. Don't misread me. Roses make me puke. They are just flashy. They don't have any kindness in them. Do you know why roses have thorns? It is to bring out their own red by using the blood of the people they hurt. They'll do anything for their own happiness. Let's just move on. I don't want to be here. I know it says I don't need to be here, but yeah. So, I think some issues. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get one. It's hard to hold it without being scratched by the thorns. Alright, acquired Stardust. And over here. Now, in this town, it is really different from any other town that we've been to, in the fact that it goes from day to night. And depending on if it's day or night, people are in different areas. This is Stardust. So this is the second Stardust out of 3. And so right here is the items. I'm not going to buy anything because I'll show you guys that later. And then this is the weapons. Don't buy. So if you notice, there is kind of something that makes it so we can't use that teleporter that you can see that's right over there. When it's nighttime, the items merchant, she actually goes downstairs. Weapons guy, he stays exactly the same. He doesn't move. And then the one other area that's different is actually the bar area. I'm not going to show that to you right now because, well, there's no point, because if I showed it to you right now, it'll just say, hey, it's closed, there's nothing here. I'm trying to talk to this Wingly to make humans who are worn out by the war regain their dreams and hope. This is the Stardust plan. Wait, Stardust? Stardust materializes prayers spoken with purity. Its magic power must still exist. You mean the things that I've been collecting? Huh, cool. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and close it off here. Yes, we still have one Stardust, and yes, I need to go shopping, but I just don't want to run out of time. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Sorry, I'm just like, but there's so many battles that I'll be able to erase. So, alright, I am going to go ahead and go down and do some quick shopping, I guess. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, we're going to buy stuff. So this is the weapons. Fairy sword. Alright, so we'll get an increase of 5, so of course I'll do that. And as a plus, kind of, gives us 50% more SP. Well, that would be great if he wasn't already at Dragoon level 5. Although, and kind of the same for Miranda. She's at, you know, Dragoon level 5. It won't help her. Thunder base attack. We will definitely do that. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to buy 7 of the magical greaves. The reason for that, so it says increases escape rate, magical physical attacks by 5. Now, I'm not getting it for that. The reason why I am getting these is because it also... Sorry, I just need to buy one more. And magical ring... I'm going to go ahead and buy one, because I don't think I have one. Okay, so going back. The reason why I bought basically one of... Oops, I went past the... So if I go into here, and if I go ahead and see the magical greens, now if you notice, my speed increased by 10. Yeah, my defense went down, but yeah, I don't care. I want more speed. I always want more speed. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I will take the decrease to anything, but yeah, speed, I do want that. Alright, so now let's see what the items. There's gonna be quite a lot of stuff I can sell it. Let's try this again. There's quite a lot of stuff that I do want to sell. I'm just going to quickly sort everything so then I can go ahead and make sure that I'm selling it correctly. Alright, I am going to go ahead and get rid of... Alright, I'm going to get rid of all the healing except for the healing rain because that does everything. Completely recovers MP. I'm going to only keep the one that does it for everybody. There's only one. And as you... Ooh, a recovery ball. Going to get rid of that. And the magic shield. I think I am going to go ahead and get rid of that. Just because I don't... yeah, I don't... With the Legend cast, I just don't think that I really need it. I could be really bad for doing that, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I am going to still keep the smoke ball, although I think I really could just get rid of that as well. So let's go ahead and see what she has. Really? No, I'm not going to get any of the balls. The attack ball, the recover ball, and then we have stuff that will cause, or that may cause, afflictions on people. I'm not going to get them just because I don't see the need for that. So while it was great to sell stuff, I'm not going to buy anything from that particular item shop. If they actually did have a single enemy hit magical item, of course I would actually quite I would go ahead and buy that. So that is going to be the end of this particular episode. So I hope you guys liked it. When we come back, we'll actually go ahead and finish up Ulara. We'll find out where we need to go next and probably do that. I'll probably do some side quests because in my main party, I want to get more money so then I can actually, when we're able to go back to Denningrad, then I'll be able to go ahead and buy more of the, I like the armor of Legend. I want to go ahead and probably get 2 more of those. So yeah, so that's what I'm kind of planning. But yeah, so that is something to look forward to. And of course, when I'm grinding, I'll do that on my own. I won't actually have you guys watch it because it'll be very boring. For me included, and it will be hours and hours of me grinding. But yeah, so that's what we kind of have planned. And so everyone have a really good day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. Stay safe and just have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye!